Hello, Instructor Gordon. This is Mason Dugas. Today I'm going to be discussing some smoke control and different management systems. First, we're going to talk about different methods of controlling smoke. First method is ventilation systems. So ventilation systems pretty much are constantly pulling air and smoke out of the structure faster than it's really produced. So of course you have your fire on the fire ground and smoke rising, heat of course rises, and ventilation systems really pull the smoke and air out faster than it's produced so that smoke doesn't get up to their head height as people are trying to escape. Pressurized stairwells. So pressurized stairwells really keep a constant flow of air into the stairwell, and it's pretty much just shoving air into the stairwell so that smoke can't get inside, and it's pretty much just blowing air out of it the whole time. Mechanical air handling systems. So that seals pretty much the whole ceiling. So if you're in a multi-story dwelling or commercial structure, anything like that, where the fire is, of course, smoke's going to rise, heat's going to rise. It's pretty much a barrier on the ceiling so that people above you and the people above them, of course, aren't trapped by smoke going up, and so that they're aware that, of course, the fire alarm goes off. They're aware there is a fire and that smoke doesn't get up to them and just keeps pounding them going up and up and up. So that pretty much is a seal and make sure that smoke doesn't go up and stays in that specific fire room. All right, passive systems. These systems will actually close vents of fire rooms. So you have a fire room in, say, the third floor. The vents to that are going to stop blowing air into it, and it's just going to start shoving air through the vent and up to the roof and venting that specific room. All the other rooms, the fourth room and the second floor room below, are still going to have good non-hazardous air, but that specific fire room is going to be vented out of the roof and protecting citizens above and below them. All right, pressurized systems. So when using a pressurized system, this is like the method of smoke control that using like mechanical fans and ventilation to create a pressure difference across the barrier, and it's like a wall. So high pressure air is coming through the cracks and does not allow smoke to cross. So it's pretty much like pressurized stairwells, but it's for a room, and that's pretty much it. Blowing good non-hazardous air in or out, and not allowing the smoke to come in. So protecting citizens there. So fire doors. Fire doors don't really sound like something, but they do help smoke management and fire management at the same time. As the door shuts, of course, it doesn't lock, but it allows people to open the door, get out, and also slows the travel of smoke from different places. So fire doors closing inside of the fire room, of course, slows the fire down, can contain it to just a room and contents fire, and doesn't allow smoke to get out as quickly. All right, next is, one second. Where are you going to find these types of control systems? So ventilation systems, they're mostly going to be found in commercial buildings like malls or other places with large open spaces. Pressurized stairwells are mostly found in places with one way up and one way down, like hotels or even air control traffic centers, with, of course, at the airport, as we heard in the video. So places that if the elevator goes out, you only have one way and one way down. So in your hotels and stuff like that. Mechanical air handling systems, they're mostly going to be found in multi-story buildings. So there will be like a less spread to the upper floor where people could be trapped or not even know there's a fire. Of course, there's fire alarms for a reason, but you never know. People, just like MGM Fire, deactivated the systems because they thought it was a false alarm, but things can happen. Passive systems, you can find these in buildings that are at least like 5 stories or more. This is because the it's kind of like an invincible smoke management system. It's really hidden, and it's a pretty good one. It blocks the air to the fire room and evacuates the smoke through the roof, while the other stores are still like getting good air supply. So pressurized systems, they can be found really anywhere, installed in any building. The system flows air into the room, making sure that, of course, no smoke gets into it and it's just air coming out. Fire doors, I see these a lot in schools because of the large amount of people trying to escape if there is a fire. And of course, the fire doors will not lock behind, allow people to escape, but also slow the travel of fire and smoke. All right, tests that should be performed for the smoke management systems. So I believe that annually is the best bet for you, is going to be your annual testing and making sure they're working, and you never want to find out the hard way that they're not working, of course. And I think that we need to have people with knowledge of the system come in, do their tests, make sure everything's working good, and get a good result, and make sure everybody's safe. That's all I have, and thank you very much.